Good morning, students. Welcome to the Aryabhatta PU Science College. Now, we are going to study the properties of the equipotential surface. In the previous classes, you are studied about the what is equipotential surface. Give an example. You have studied in the previous classes. Just I am remembering you. Now, in the third field, you are going to study the properties of that is equipotential surface. So, what is an equipotential surface? Surface in which the potential it is equally distributed. So, that is a equipotential surface. And example, surface of a conductor. Suppose there is a conductor and around this conductor potential, the charges are equally distributed. So, that is equipotential surface. Potential is equally distributed. So, that is equipotential surface. Earth, you take a earth is a equipotential surface because our earth is considered to be a conductor, and in the earth the positive and negative charges, the surface is that is potential is equally distributed. So, that is an example for the equipotential surface. So, next, what are the properties of the equipotential surface, which is very important for the CET and NEET examination. This may ask in the examination, so I have underlined it here. So, what is the properties of equipotential surface? You see positive charges around this, there is a equipotential surface. I have written in the previous classes, second period, and this you see the other questions also I have written here. Okay, what are the properties of equipotential surface? First one, electric field is always normal to the equipotential surface. Electric field is there. So, electric field is always normal to the equipotential surface. Equipotential surface means it is a surface. This is a equipotential surface, and this is the electric field. It is always normal. Normal means it is 90 degree. It is perpendicular to the equipotential surface. You see equipotential surface. This is equipotential surfaces, and electric field it is always normal to the surface. So, that one. And two equipotential surfaces can never intersect. These two, you see here. So, this is an equipotential surface, this is another equipotential surface. These two never intersect. It never intersect means, suppose this is a one charge is there, Q, another charge is there. So, plus charge is there. So, this is a positive charge, and this equipotential surface like this, it will never intersect. Here one other two charges are intersecting. This will not happen. This is wrong. So, equipotential surface do not intersect each other. These surfaces do not intersect each other. They only repel or attract. You see like this. This is another charge. This is another charge. It will like this. And it is in like this, it will goes outwards or it will comes inwards. So, then it will never overlap each other. For equipotential surface never overlap each other. So, that is equipotential surfaces can never intersect. Equipotential surfaces can never intersect. Are you following? So, work done in moving any charge between two points on equipotential surface is 0. So, work done in moving a charge, so that is from in the equipotential surface is 0. Suppose, so is here. So, this is a positive charge. As around this equipotential surface is there. Like this surface is there. So, work done for a point B is there. This is point A. So, work done in moving a charge, another charge. You take another charge. So, work done in moving a charge from B to A or A to B is 0. So, work done because in equipotential surface the potential is distributed here. So, potential itself do the work, and the work done to move a charge from B to A or A to B is 0. So, you see here, the work done in moving any charge between any two points on equipotential surface is 0. Work done in moving any charge between any two points on equipotential surface is 0. Work done in moving any charge between any two points on equipotential surface is 0. So, next one, fourth point, the shape of the equipotential surface for a given point charge is spherical shape. This is a spherical shape. Earth is a spherical shape. So, like that, the shape of this equipotential surface on any point is spherical. This point you see, this is in spherical. At this point, or this point, or this point, this is a spherical shape. The shape of the equipotential surface for a given point charge is in spherical shape. The shape of equipotential surface for a given point charge is in spherical shape. Next, Earth is the electric field is always perpendicular to the equipotential surface. The electric field is always perpendicular to the equipotential surface. So, this Earth is an equipotential surface because Earth is considered to be a conductor. Earth is an equipotential surface because Earth is considered to be a conductor. The whole Earth is just like a conductor. So, you can see this in the grounding. In the grounding wire is grounded, connected to the grounding because Earth is a conductor. So, Earth is an equipotential surface because Earth is considered to be a conductor. Next, last point, equipotential surface equisurface gives a visual picture of both direction and magnitude of electric field and in a region. So, this is an electric field in a region. So, it gives the visual picture of the electric field, both magnitude and direction of the electric field. So, equipotential surface gives a visual picture of both direction and magnitude of electric field in a region. Equipotential surface gives a visual picture of both direction and magnitude of electric field in a region. So, these questions arises very important question. CET for NEET question, it is there in each and every point there is a chance of giving a different type of questions, multiple choice questions. So, it is a very important you have to write on. So, this by seeing one time without seeing another time you have to write it in a rough, and before that you have to write it all these in a notes. So, next one, draw the equipotential surface for positive point charge and electric dipole, two identical positive charge and uniform electric field. So, for a point charges I have written in the previous period, point charge is there, this is a spherical shape. So, this is model question paper, it comes here. So, this is sphere, this is in a positive point charge, fully perfectly concentric spheres, it is there. An electric dipole means one positive and negative charges separated by a distance. So, that is plus q and minus q. Plus q and minus q attract each other. So, these equipotential surface goes in that side, and for q charges it goes in this side. So, like this diagrams it will be there. So, the positive and negative charges. Two identical positive charges. So, it is positive charge, positive and positive charges repel each other. So, equipotential surface like this. In the same way, negative charges also equipotential surface like this. And uniform electric field. So, this is an uniform electric field, and for this, suppose this is an uniform electric field, it is the electric field is perpendicular to this equipotential surface. This sheet of paper is the equipotential surface. It is always normal to the electric field. So, it is like this. You have to write it. So, and next one, it is very important diagram. Write down. Next, show that E is equal to dV by dx. Next derivation is there, very important derivation. This derivation is repeated in March 17 and July 17, 14, 15. Especially this is a July question, but it may ask in the March also. very, very important question. In every year, the question is twisted like this. So in the 4 types of twisted question is there for the same answer. So but you have to remember it. Show that E is equal to dV by dx, or show that electric field at any point is equal to the negative potential gradient. This may ask this type. Or obtain the relation between electric field and potential, or show that electric field is in the direction in which the potential decreases steepest. So this type of questions may ask in any time, but answer is same. In every year students are going to confuse this, and questions is in this type or in this type. You have to ready to answer it. So answer is very, very simple, but the question becomes twisted. So in the examination, one who want to get out of 100, out of purposefully they are giving this to make a disturb to the out of rank students. So the one who are getting out of, then very, very interested it is, and you have to make fully interested to this. So show that E is equal to dV by dx, and show that the electrical field at any point is equal to the negative potential gradient, or obtain the relation between electric field and potential, or show that the electric field is in the direction in which potential decreases steepest. So this answer is very, very simple. You see here, Q is a point charge, unit positive point charge. You see Q is equal to unit positive charge. Consider the following. Q is equal to unit positive point charge. A and B is equal to 2 equipotential surfaces. A is a equipotential surface, B is also equipotential surface. So dV is equal to potential difference between A and B. The dV is equal to potential difference between A and B. And E is equal to electric field in the direction it is normal. E is equal to electric field normal to the surface A and B. Surface A and B, it is normal. Normal means, so this surface is like this. So this is a surface and this is another surface. Electric field is in this direction, normal, 90 degree. So like this. And dx is equal to displacement between A and B. Displacement from B to A for the work done, to make a work done to B to A. So that is there. And dx is equal to displacement from B to A. To bring another positive charge from B to A, work has to be done. So that is a displacement. This force into displacement, you know formula. To apply that, that is dx is the displacement between B and A. dW is equal to work done to move a unit positive charge from B to A against the electric field. This is an electric field, against the electric field, that is the B to A is there. So work done to move a unit positive charge from B to A against the electric field A. So that is electric field. It is an electric field. It is in against the electric field. To B to A, we have to bring that. So this is an electric against the electric field. So these are the points. Once again, I am saying, consider the following. Q is equal to point charge, unit positive point charge. A and B is equal to 2 equipotential surfaces. dV is equal to potential difference between B and A. E is equal to electric field normal to the surface A and B. dx is equal to displacement from B to A for work done. dW is equal to work done to move a unit positive charge from B to A against electric field A. Next, we know dW, work done, is equal to force into displacement, and that is equal to potential difference between A and B. So you know dW is equal to work done to move charge from B to A, that is equal to potential difference between B and A, that is dV. Very small distance is this. So it is also displacement is also very small. So dV. So the force into displacement means Fv into dx. Dx means against the electric field, against the field B to A, means minus dx into dV. Potential difference is dV. You see, This is potential difference is dV and displacement is minus dx against the electric field. So F is equal to minus dV by dx. I have marked here electric field is here because electric field is to bring this B to A. Equipotential surface is there. So electric field is always showing this direction because electric field is in this direction. The vector, the unit vector is in this direction. So that it is there. So F is equal to dV by dx. So E is equal to F by Q. So but Q means unit positive charge, that is 1 Q is equal to 1. So E is equal to F. Therefore E is equal to d minus dV by dx. The negative sign indicates that direction of electric field is in the direction of decreasing potential. So decreasing potential means negative. So dW is equal to force into displacement is equal to potential difference between A and B. So F is equal to minus dx. F into minus dx is equal to dV and F is equal to minus dV by dx. So E is equal to, but E is equal to F by Q and Q is equal to 1. So E is equal to F. Therefore E is equal to minus dV by dx. Negative sign indicates that direction of electric field is in the direction of decreasing potential. So very important derivation you have to write down here. So it is very simple and you have to take them by seeing one time without seeing another time. You have to write it and definitely it comes in the examination. Very important. What are the important questions? I will make an underline here. You have to note down here. Okay. Best of luck.